Welcome to Systems Alliance. My name is Jexy, and in this video, we're going to go ahead and check out the official trailer for Spider-Man Far From Home. So Avengers Endgame was supposed to mark the end of the MCU as far as we know it. That entire story arc was the Infinity arc, and that went from the beginning of Iron Man all the way to Endgame. But what Marvel did say officially is that Spider-Man Far From Home is actually the last film in it. So Endgame is not the last, even though it's Endgame. It is actually Spider-Man Far From Home, and it kind of makes sense. I mean, it obviously takes place after the events of Avengers Endgame, and you would think maybe, should it be the first in the movies that are going to be upcoming? Well, I don't know, but apparently they have it set up to be the last of the Infinity Saga. So it'll be interesting to see what we see here. Are they going to address what happened in Endgame? And I'm sure they will, but are they going to address it, in a deeper way? Because, I mean, they're overseas, but, I mean, everyone got wiped out and then brought back. And one of the main questions I had regarding Endgame is, at the end, when Peter Parker's going back to school, aren't half the kids, already graduated? I mean, it's been 5 years, and they kept aging, whereas everyone who died during the snap was basically the same age when they got brought back. So are the people they're interacting with only the other people that also got snapped, and then half the other school is also kids that were 5 years behind them? How does that work? I don't know. I'm kind of interested to see how they address that, or if they do address that. I mean, I would assume other people who didn't get dusted in the snap would be in college by now, or maybe even graduated college if it's not realistic like the real world where people actually graduate in 4 years, since that's pretty rare since mostly colleges don't really allow you to classes. But anyway, it'll be interesting to see how they address all of that. It'll be interesting to see Spider-Man. The last time we saw him, he was pretty beat up in Endgame, and obviously, spoiler alert, that auto kill function that he has on his suit, that was pretty awesome. I mean, he wasted a lot of people before needing help, and I mean, that's, how do you go from a high like that, crazy battle to save the entire universe, to this? So we'll just have to see. Obviously, in the teaser trailer, we saw some of the things he's going to be going up against. I guess Mysterio, but Mysterio seems to be helping him, or is he? But either way, we didn't get anything as far as aftermath of Endgame in this. And the Russo brothers said he got 2 weeks, basically 2 weekends, the opening weekend that week, and then this final weekend, before spoilers. And now they said, spoilers, you're free to discuss them now. So let's see if they said to Marvel, yeah, release this trailer and see what spoilers we have in this. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the trailer.
The Spider-Man Far From Home trailer is about to play, but if you haven't seen Avengers Endgame yet, stop watching, because there's some serious
spoiler warning. I do like that.
If you have seen Avengers Endgame,
definitely good that they put that in.
Enjoy the trailer.
Everywhere I go, I see his face. I just really miss him.
Yeah, I miss him too. I don't think Tony would have done what he did if he didn't know that you were going to be here after he was gone.
It's true.
You gonna be the next Iron Man now?
Well, no, I don't have time. I'm too busy doing your jobs.
Oh.
I'm kidding. Look, keep up the good work, because I am going on vacation.
Heads up. Nick Fury's calling you.
I don't really want to talk to Nick
Answer
Fury.
the phone.
Why?
Because if you don't talk to him, then I have to talk to him. I don't want to talk to him. You sent Nick Fury to voicemail?
I gotta go.
You do not ghost Nick Fury.
What up, Dorks? What's up? We're just talking about the trip.
I'm here in St. Marco Polo's. Oh,
I think MJ really likes me.
That reminds me when I first fell in love.
You're a very difficult person to contact, Spider-Man. This is Mr. Beck.
We could have used someone like you on my world.
Your world?
Beck is from Earth, just not ours. The snap tore a hole in our dimension.
There's a multiverse?
We have a job to do.
Or
You're coming
did
with
it?
There's gotta be someone else you can use. What about Thor?
Off-world.
Captain Marvel? Unavailable. But I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Bitch, please, you've been to space.
What do you want, Peter? I want to go back on my trip with the girl who I really like and tell her how I feel. MJ, I am
Spider-Man.
No, of course I'm not.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
You're right, I may not be ready, but this is my responsibility. Saving the world requires
Ah,
sacrifice.
there's his helmet.
Sometimes people die.
I just always feel like I'm
Whoa.
putting my friends in danger. The world needs the next Iron Man.
You going to step up or not?
Love that music.
Get on the jet! Who are you? I work with Spider-Man.
You work for Spider-Man?
I work with Spider-Man, not for Spider-Man. New plan.
Well, that trailer was absolutely great. Actually, one of my favorite MCU trailers, I think, of all time. That was just a ton of fun. It just reminds me that I can't wait for this movie. The first trailer was fun to see, but it's like Endgame wasn't out, so I don't really care about it yet. But now that I've seen Endgame, I cannot wait to see this Spider-Man movie. So let me know your thoughts as far as Mysterio goes. I mean, I take a look at what he's saying. I know him in the comics. He's a liar, right? Like, he just makes stuff up. I think he's making up the whole multiverse part. I think he's making that up. We haven't seen a ton of magic, per se, other than Doctor Strange and all that. Obviously, this magic is a little bit different. Obviously not as powerful. So I think he's full of it. I think he's just... They mentioned they need another Iron Man. I think he's trying to be the next Iron Man. Obviously, they want to make Spider-Man, but it doesn't matter. Spider-Man is the next Spider-Man. Unfortunately, Iron Man's gone, but I don't know. I'm just not buying the whole multiverse thing. I know that the Infinity Saga is over. Who knows what the next saga is? Is it the Multiverse Saga? I don't know, but I'm just not buying this. It would be cool. It would be cool, but I don't know. I mean, he's a bad guy, and he's only being good in this movie, Jake Gyllenhaal, so I'm not quite sure. That being said, July 2nd is only not even 2 months away. So let me know your thoughts about this trailer down in the comment section below. Did you like the spoiler warning in front? I personally loved it because those are one of those things that, like, you should have, and the fact that they had it is just... It feels like they're one of us, and the MCU has done a great job of understanding its fans and everything like that. So yeah, it looks like another home run for Marvel, Disney, the MCU. So let me know down in the comment section if you think he's telling the truth about the whole multiverse thing. What do you expect to see out of this movie? How do you think the lack of Tony Stark is going to impact the movie? Let me know down in the comment section below. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, hit me up on Twitter, and we'll catch you next time.